Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be talking about NIO. We're going to be going over what it did today, how it reacted to the market, and overall just the general technical analysis. Now, before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you that I do have a free Discord server. Link in the description below. If you need help during market open, be sure to hop in here, DM me, or at me. I'm always here to help you guys out. Let's get right into the video, and let's talk about what NIO did today. Now, if you watch the overall market, like the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, you notice that they were slightly up, right? We had a pretty good day on the S&P 500. We had just a mediocre day on the NASDAQ. This was nothing. Up 39 points, that was nothing for the NASDAQ. And then you look at NIO and you see it was actually down $1. It was down 93 cents, and after hours it fell some more. And what actually happened? Well, it got underneath our box that I was talking about that it needs to hold. However, I would like to note something. Even though it got below it, I really wouldn't take this into consideration because, for one, it was a Friday. The sell-offs happen on Fridays. People were taking profit. For two, it wasn't a lot of volume. We've been trading with very low volume last couple of days, and I would not take this move serious. Yes, we got underneath support at $57, but also you have to look at how we got underneath it. We got underneath it, but did we get that instant red candle? Look at this instant red candle we got here. We got one here before as well. We've got these big red candles when we broke a key support. This time though on NIO, we didn't get that instant big red candle. So I'm just going to chalk this up to it just being a normal Friday, normal take profit day. And I really wouldn't concern myself with this reason because it's a Friday. So what do we need to do though going into Monday session for us to ensure that NIO is going to have a good week and that we hit all-time highs once again? Well, in my last video, I talked about that I wanted NIO to close above $59 today and stay above it. However, that did not happen today. It was a Friday, and I should have known that that was a normal sell-off day for pretty much all stocks across the whole board. But for going into NIO, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rest of the week, next week's session, I want to see it start trending back up to this $59 mark. The plan still stands about it getting above $59 and staying above it. We've really been doing nothing the last couple of days and even weeks. Ever since we had the NIO day, it's just been consolidating. This is very boring to watch, I know, but that happens sometimes after a huge move up that it did. So we had this huge move up, and now we've just been kind of consolidating for the latter part of January and early part now of February. So it's frustrating to watch, but this happens after a big move up. So going into Monday, if we stop consolidating, then we definitely need to push up, get past this $59 mark that we keep getting rejected at. We've been restrained right here at this $59 mark for like 2 weeks now. So getting above that and staying above that is bullish. We don't need to get above it and then just instantly sell like we did before. We need to get above it and stay above it for good. So staying above $59 is something that I'm on the lookout for Monday. Now, once we get above $59, then we can have the conversation of us hitting back to all-time highs. Now, all-time highs, it's right at $64.80. So once we get above $59, there's nothing really stopping us. We're still uptrending, and that last resistance line is right here where we got rejected before. Reason why is we came up, sellers were here, got rejection, tried to push up second candle, got rejection. Over here, we've got rejected before. So that 64.80 right at all-time highs is a psychological number that we're going to struggle with no matter when we get up to it. Now, let's talk about the bearish case as well, because we did close underneath that green box, so we have to factor that in. Now, I had this trend line before. We were looking at this trend line. We finally broke above that. I think that was Wednesday or Thursday. We broke out of it, and now we broke this downtrend. But I talked about this in yesterday's videos. I said even though we broke that trend line, we have to keep in mind that we could still be making a downtrend because this was the downtrend. We tried to push up, and then it could still be doing this. It could be doing that. Now, I'm not saying it is. So in order for us to break this, or in order for us to avoid this to happen, that's where I was talking about we need to start reversing and heading back up Monday. So what you don't want to happen is this bearish case scenario where this was just a relief rally in the overall downtrend, and then we just start downtrending again. We don't want that to happen, and if it does, we still have to be prepared for it. So if we do downtrend on Monday and for the rest of the week, and next week is just red, the areas I'm looking at for it to hold is right here. Right in this next green box, the upper part of that is 52.77. The lower part is 50.72. So I'm looking for that level to hold. Now, I do think that is a strong level. However, I don't want us getting down there. I want us to reverse tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday. Sorry, today is Friday. I want us to reverse and then uptrend again. But we have to factor in this low right here. If we get below this low right here, that's when we're officially still in the downtrend. So if you have hope, 55.69 is that last leg of that you don't want us getting below. Overall though, big picture, I've talked about this many times before, NIO's just going to do completely fine. There's no reason for you to worry, panic, or think, NIO's coming crashing down. If you scroll out, look at the bigger picture, you can just see that we had this huge rally right here, and this is just a minor pullback. We're kind of like bull flagging it up. So if people are familiar with that pattern, we have the huge rally, and then we have this flag pattern because it looks like this is the flagpole, this is the flag, and then what happens? It explodes to the upside. So that's how this pattern plays out, and it's looking like that picture perfect. We may have some more days where we consolidate, but hopefully you want this play to pan out. Either way though, NIO is looking strong long term. Have no worries whatsoever. If you're in NIO, let me know how many shares you hold, what's your average, and what's your overall outlook on NIO. Either way, thank you for watching this video. Appreciate all of you being here. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you all in the next video.